Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and make some lashes. You can see I have a ton to choose from. Lashes have always been one of my favorite things in makeup. So this is the case. That's the regular lash. Then we have a big spiky lash. We have a regular spiky lash, and we have a wispy cat eye type eyelash. We're gonna start with the wispy ones first. I have these. They're from Rachel Roy. I just got them from Winners, but honestly, you can get any just base lashes. I actually like them to be a bit more dramatic, like the ones at the bottom of the white container that were untouched that I showed at first. But anyway, so there's a little tiny nub right there on the end of almost every lash. I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. That always irritates my eye. I don't know why, but it does. So I'm going to get that off there, make sure that it's not irritating my eye anymore. Then I'm going to go ahead and stack the one from the Rachel Roy and the one from the bottom of the white container directly on top of each other. Pretty much the same length, so you don't have to cut either way. I always use Duo Lash Adhesive and the brush on instead of the squeeze tube. I find that this dries quicker, as well as my eye has an allergic reaction to the squeeze tube. I think because I wore it so much. I wore it like every day for probably over 10 years, honestly. Then I have some 25mm lashes here. You can get these on eBay, or I got these ones off of Amazon. Either one will do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to find a little bit towards the end, the inner corner of the lash. I'm actually going to put the inner corner of the 25mm lash a couple millimeters in on the regular lash, because I want to make sure that there's part of the regular lash sticking out so that it's more of a wispy cat eye type appearance. And you'll see there how the regular lash is and then has the 25mm lash over it. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut off the remaining part of the 25mm lash I don't need, but I'm going to go ahead and stack it under the lash on the very edge to make that wispy cat eye look. You always want to stack under because you don't want to have your stacked eyelashes on top of, so when you put them on, you can see like the stack lines and stuff like that. You don't want that to be the case. So then I'm going to go ahead and apply one more layer of glue. Now that I have those stacked, so we have two base lashes, a 25mm lash that's not directly to the inner corner of the base lash. Then I have these. My mom bought me these. They're so cute from Jurassic Park. We love Jurassic Park. So I'm going to stack some of the Rachel Roy ones with these Jurassic Park ones. The ones I'm going to do now are the spiky lashes, the regular spiky, not the big spiky. So I'm going to choose a 25mm lash, and I'm going to choose one of the spikes that come on the 25mm lash, and I'm just going to cut that right off. Then I'm going to go ahead and, depending on the length of the spike, I'm going to put it either on the inner corner, not all the way on the inner corner though, because if it's all the way on the inner corner, it will irritate your eye. On the inner of the eye, the middle of the eye, or the outer of the eye. So if it's a shorter piece of 25mm lash, I will put it towards the inner of the eye, the base lash, but once again, not exactly right in the base lash. And then you can either choose to use the medium length on the outer perimeter of the base lash, or the long length on the outer perimeter of the base lash. It'll give you two different looks. So if you use the long length in the middle of your base lash, it's going to give you a more rounded eye appearance, and the bulk of your length will be at the center of your eye. If you use the longer 25mm spike on the outside of your lash, it's going to give you a more cat eye look. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how I make these big lashes. So these are 301s, a drag lash, and I'm going to take a pair of the base lashes and I am going to stack those with I never really wear one pair of lashes, honestly. But I'm going to stack those with the inner portion of a 25 millimeter lash directly over top of each other. And then I'm just going to cut off the remainder of the 25 millimeter lash that's hanging over the base lash. And then I'm going to go ahead. So because I have this very big lash here, I'm going to go ahead and take the definitive spikes of the 301s and put those on where I see fit, kind of following the same pattern as before, where I have the longest either in the center or on the outer of the base lash, but I always have 3 or 4 spikes. So that's the regular lash, and then you add on the spikes, and it gives you a more dramatic look. The spikes from the 301 look more dramatic than the spikes from the 25 millimeter lashes because the 301 is a more condensed spike, where the 25 millimeter lashes are more wispy. I hope this makes sense. So there's the difference between the ones I've done and the ones I did now. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that other shit. Thanks for watching. Bye!